Alright. I seem to be streaming. That says on there. Alright, good. I see that I am in chat, which tells me I am in fact streaming. And therefore, once this goes live, I will probably end up setting this as the start point. Welcome, I am Adam. This is Jadekind Video Gaming. Of course, my main channel, Jadekind Gaming, is tabletop gaming, but I like video games too, and I didn't want to throw a whole bunch of those on a tabletop gaming channel, so I made a new one. And I just got the Vault-Tec Workshop DLC. Officially, it comes out tomorrow, but it's at midnight, I believe Greenwich time, and since I'm in a different time zone, I get it today. So let's continue my game. Since I did do a little stream test a few days back, and on that, and since then, I went and pretty much grabbed some materials. I think there should be plenty of of materials when I get to the DLC, but I just grabbed whatever random stuff I could get shipments of, because they're pretty much weightless. So, and hello, people. All right. Okay. Started. Vault-Tec calling. Tune in radio. I believe I actually have that down pretty low. So let's check out what's on this radio.
Emergency broadcast signal from Vault-88. Authentication code word, impish. Vault-88 emergency classification. Unspecified integrity breach warning. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol VT-76. This signal will repeat.
Well, I guess I'm sort of Vault-Tec personnel. Close enough, right? Did it start that quest? Yes. Investigate Vault 88. Well, let's do that. Vault 88. Ah. I discovered the Quincy area, but it's apparently not enough. Well, I will go here to Hyde Park. That's at least nearby. I'd actually just bothered to go investigate the quarry a few days ago, so I'd have the travel point, but they completely changed the cell, and that doesn't count anymore. But I stopped by here on my way, so I'm at least kind of close. Alright, let's see if there's... this place is still cleared at least. Well, that is good. we're pretty close. Alright, looks fairly similar to what it looked like before. Oh, yes. Yes, I am taking Radskate. That is accurate. Alright. Does not appear to be raiders here. And that wall is blown open. There may still be some inside here, though. Although I'd recently cleared them out when I preparing for this, and I wasn't sure if they would stay gone or not. Glad to see they did. That made this much easier. Probably a few in here, though. This loading screen doesn't get something to spin around and give me information. Which should mean it's quicker.
Cease at once.
Ooh. Cease at once, eh?
The vault doors were meant to withstand a direct nuclear strike. Your attempts to breach this facility are laughable. Leave at once, or there will be consequences. Vault-Tec will not forgive this vandalism.
I think I was... Really? I think I'm kind of close for a sniper rifle, but... whatever. They're dead. Let me go grab my endless shotgun.
When will you tire
Dead.
of this futility?
Anything worthwhile here?
May as well take a look.
That's what I figured.
Bunch of junk in here.
Well then, if only I had a way to open this. Oh wait, I do.
Whoever you are, stop.
I did not stop.
What? You have a pit boy?
Yes, I do have a Pip Boy. Vault 88.
Are you Vault-Tec? Have you finally come to save me?
Of course I have.
Please. I'm trapped behind a mountain of rubble. The key to freeing me is getting the workshop operational. First, lift the security lockdown and get to the reactor room.
Let's get myself to the reactor room, it sounds like. Darn it. A ghoul.
It's been hard to maintain the faith. So many years stranded here. But you can assure Dr. Braun, if he's even still around, that I have used the time productively. The great work is
cool.
ready to begin.
Pip Boys. Down. Down. Dead. Just following my little marker here. Boom. Now, security terminal. Confidential. Security eyes only. What's in the logs? Let's see. Lockdown procedure initiated. Might have been before that. Barstow's coming tomorrow. Another dog and pony show. Entrance is finally properly done. So if she brings VIPs, as long as they stick to that section, it'll feel like a real vault. Turns out the construction boys aren't so bad. Been having a friendly poker game. From the way things are going, they're going to be here a good long while yet. Got invited to some Halloween party. God knows we could use a little excitement around here. Alright, so they're being lazy with building it. Unsurprising. Alright, let's see. Finally got a real security system. I know the entrance is window dressing, but if Barstow keeps bringing the top brass around, it's my ass if something goes wrong. The construction crew keeps griping about the new security measures. They can complain all they would like. Alright. A little information. Let's lift the security lockdown. Alright.
Good. Very good.
Lights are on.
Vault-Tec workshops require their control board to function. During emergencies, the procedure is to store it in the reactor room. Look in there and you should find it.
Oh. That's no fun. Yeah, that's probably my best option there. Alright. Stim pack. Control board, that's what I would need. And acrobat synth right leg. Whatever. Darn ghouls. Vault-Tec workshop. Interesting looking workshop. And oh look. Into the workshop we are. Scrapping floor mats, posters. Anyways, let's see. Here. Rubble. Debris. Can't hurt to get some steel. And... Overseer Barstow.
Hi.
You aren't what I was expecting. You do have a Pip-Boy. You're from a vault. But you're clearly not with Vault-Tec. What are you doing here? Why did you help me?
I heard the Vault-Tec radio beacon, and I came.
Those intruders must have triggered it by attempting to force the main door. I wasn't actually expecting anyone to answer it. After
Something
all
in the
this
background.
time, my name is Valerie Barstow, and I was to be the overseer of this vault. But please, follow me. I have a proposal for you. It's been a hard 200 years.
There's barrels over there.
A tour of what was to be my pride and joy. My vault. Then the earthquakes, sirens. Many died.
Are they
Perhaps they were
gonna fight me?
the radiation.
Yep. Bye, Julian.
The construction crew didn't fare as well as me. They've never done anything hostile towards me, though. It's probably best if you put them out of their misery.
Oh, I'm glad you think that. Particularly after I've just shot Julian in the head. There we go. There we go. Oh. Putrid glowing one. I have money, I can buy ammo, and my gun does not need to reload. So... Payday, is it, huh? Leveled up. Perhaps that perk will be useful if I run into something or that I want to build
Let's continue.
and need a perk. Alright.
But there was simply too much rubble for the equipment to handle. But my work kept me going. Here, among these papers, is my life's work. I'd like to share it with you. Dr. Braun tasked me with something vital. A series of prototypes and their related, well, experiments that could redefine society. But, as you can see, things did not go according to plan.
What experiment?
What are these experiments?
Ingenious devices that will improve the efficiency and health of a community. They are admittedly prototypes and may have a design flaw or two. But nothing that can't be fixed with some elbow grease.
Go on then.
This vault was meant to be spacious, full of trained staff, trusted subordinates and scientists. Despite how things have played out, I see opportunity. Let us work together as partners.
What's my role?
What's my role?
I recognize that you are in a superior bargaining position. I'll handle the mundane nuts and bolts of vault management. Anything you want, I'm happy to accommodate. All I ask is you run the prototype experiments.
Alright.
Let's do this then.
Good. Excellent. We cannot begin until I have my overseer's desk to run the experiments. The information in the desk's terminal will prove vital. I entrust you with the future of our vault.
Vault 88.
88.
Build the Vault 88 Overseer's Desk. Really? I want to walk around here. I was shooting guys. Alright, so essentially they have an entrance up until here. And then we have a bunch of, well, trains. Train cars that came through. Let's see. Oh. Super reactor core. Alright, Vault 88 Overseer's Desk. I can build 12 of these. One should be sufficient. And presumably I can move it, so I'll just
Finally.
place it there for now.
My overseer's desk. And a proper Vault-Tec terminal.
Really, that was very easy. I think you could have managed that.
I can hardly believe it. My overseer's desk. After all this time.
Yeah, you could have done that. That was very easy. Took me a minute. Tops. Are you doing something? Am I talking to you? Let's talk.
This. Please. I beg your indulgence. I've waited so long. But we must not dally. The work compels us.
Nor dilly.
The vault was supposed to have a very specific set of residents. After all, to conduct human trials, you need the perfect test subjects.
So what makes perfect test subjects?
Healthy. Well, healthy enough.
Well, good,
And
because
people we can get an accurate baseline on quickly. And they need a willingness to take on a certain element of risk.
I'm not gonna toy with people's lives.
Think of the greater good here.
Ouch.
But fine.
You want to hurt people?
You are running the experiments. If you choose a risk-free path, it will compromise the value of the research. But that's on your head. Choose wisely. Now, turn on the Vault's radio beacon. Certainly people above ground would give anything to live in our vault. While we wait for word to spread, perhaps you might use this time to explore Vault 88. If you can clear some of the rubble, you may be able to access some of the other building sectors. Any materials or equipment that survived may prove useful in our experiments.
Alright then. I'm guessing this is through here for the radio beacon? Activate. What was that? I just got some new objectives and I was not paying attention. I was looking at my 150 power. Let's see. Turn on Vault-Tec Workshop in North Sector, East Sector, and Northeast Sector. Okay, so somehow we're looking to add new Vault-Tec Workshop areas. Alright. That seems like a... Oh really, after all that time, that was all the time you wanted to spend with your desk? You've waited 200 years for a desk? I give it to you and in 2 minutes and you're done? You're bored with it? I'm gonna check it out. Can I do anything with it? Prime directive. Vault 88 is designed to test a variety of prototype devices with the aim of rolling them out through the rest of the vaults. Once Vault 88 is fully operational, we expect to roll out new devices every fiscal quarter. The initial prototypes are admittedly rough, so do the best you can with them. Unlike other vaults, we'll send test subjects before any disaster scenario. Best estimate is early 2078. You'll have your first batch. Use each batch as long as feasible, but we are prepared to replace personnel if there are complications. Quick iteration test is a must. If the vault goes on lockdown, the urgency of the timetable diminishes, so you'll have to keep the test subjects docile and in line. We have every faith you're up for the task, Dr. Barstow. Alright, so this was designed for... Northeast sector is that way, apparently. This one seems to be the closest, though, so... What do you got?
Don't leave anything behind that might be useful.
You say that, but then I take other useful things, and you get all mad at me for taking junk. Like, railroad tracks, I can get rid of those. Well, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Can I not get rid of this rubble? Ah, this rubble. Or rock slide. Scrap it. Steel and concrete. Wonderful. And outside of the buildable area. Alright. What am I going to run into? Yes, Ken. All that stuff. I'm glad you're excited. Oh. I'll worry about that later when I can start removing it. Let's just go this way. Oh. Really? Okay. Apparently this is not an easy dungeon. I don't really know what not exactly what I was prepared for.
We being followed.
See if I got some aid that'll give some AP. That would, but that has a little bit of radiation. Why bother when I feel like... No, I don't have anything on me other than that. I don't believe you can get to me, because you are giant and I am in this tunnel. Well, I should probably occasionally take one of these. Oh. Ooh, a couple stim packs. I may have done a rat-away or something before. How many? Die. All right.
Or is this too easy?
Nope. I'm having to deal with the little ones, which I guess does allow it to get at me, even though it can't actually get in here.
I'm beginning to enjoy this.
There we go. I was like, wait a minute, I have a critical. I really ought to use I hope that's about it. That's it? We had to clear this giant thing. Activate. Oh no, won't work without a control board. Where's the control board? It back this way? Is it in that radioactive area? It is, isn't it? Oh, sounds like people have arrived. Well, it may think I'm done exploring, but I am not. I am at least activating this area. Oh.
Yes.
Not back there. No problem. Let's go activate this next area. I'm wondering if these three, you know, it told me whatever, the northeast and the northeast. I wonder if they're the only 3 extra areas that the quest allows you to add on, or if you can add on, or if there's, once you've done them, there's even more. Alright. I hope you go away at some point, giant Mirelurk Queen body. And of course, at some point, obviously, I'll come through and clear all this out, but... water. But at this point, I'm more almost interested in, you know, in viewing this like a dungeon. Oh, I'm so crouched. Viewing this more like a dungeon. Nope, still can't clear that. Alright, I guess we're gonna interview some applicants.
I'll be with you in a moment. If you could all just wait over there.
A ghoul?
Yeah,
I don't know about this.
I'm not a ghoul. I'm in charge.
Excuse me.
Just a moment and we can begin. Please, step forward. Ah, yes. Welcome. Welcome.
So, this here's a vault, right?
Quite correct. And you could be one of our lucky new residents.
You do got food in this vault, right?
Of course. And a chance at a new life. A question or two first, however. What do you think is the role of a good government?
Government? What the hell are you talking about?
I don't remember how good my charisma is.
It's all right. We're the good guys. Just answer the questions.
You seem...
Hey, good enough.
all right. Okay. From what I heard, them governments are why everything's radioactive.
You won't do for our special assignment. But welcome to our vault. Your new home. If she is representative of what's left above. The outside world...
She's
must
right
be
there.
rougher than I imagined. Are you ready for the next interview?
Well, walking away. What's wrong with her? Nah, it really is the government's fault. Let's continue.
Let's continue.
All right. Hello. Welcome to Vault 88.
This is a real nice place you have here. Real nice. And I can go wherever I like, right?
Within reason, yes. But I have a question for you.
Sure. What do you want to know?
A hypothetical. Let's say the reactor core is melting down, and you're the only one who could stop it.
Is there something wrong with your reactor?
No, it's fine. Just pretend, so you can stop the meltdown. But you'd suffer from extreme radiation exposure. What would you do?
Well, whatever you'd like. If you don't mind, I'm anxious to look around.
Don't rip us off. Yeah.
Give the Overseer's question some thought. Really answer it.
Huh, fine. You want me to jump in a reactor for you guys? Please. Nobody's gonna do that.
I don't know. It seems like the thing I'd.
Why are you here?
Just come here to lend a hand, right? I want to do whatever it takes to help out.
If you're thinking about ripping us off, don't.
Listen, it's hell up there. If you really give me food and a place to stay, I'll be good. Just
Yeah,
don't
that's
go
nice.
expecting me to jump in a reactor for you.
Well, that I'm sure I'll be around to jump in the reactor if need be. You may stay.
We could use them in our vault.
As long as you guys are on the level, I'll give this thing a try.
Honest.
I appreciate your candor. You can stay, but you're not what we're looking for. Go ahead
She's
and
picky.
get acquainted with your new home. What a colorful gentleman.
Right
Clearly
there.
He won't work for our experiments. Here's hoping third time's a charm.
All right. Next interview.
Do the next interview then.
As you say, hello. Welcome to your new home.
What?
A real overseer. I am so happy to be here.
Settler's name is Clem.
My name is Clem.
Yes. Clem, is it? Before you settle in, I have some questions.
Oh, okay.
Why does it still say Settler? His name is Clem.
I'll answer anything you like.
Well, that's good. Here's a scenario. You've been assigned guard duty. You know, stand watch and make sure outsiders don't breach the perimeter. But from inside the vault, you hear a woman screaming. What would you do?
You want me to guard something? Sure. I can do that. I can do that right now, if you want. But I don't hear any screaming, Lady Overseer.
Nothing to be nervous about. Think about it and answer.
Yeah, sorry. Well, if you tell me to guard, I guard. And I won't leave my post unless you tell me to. Is that okay?
Another question for you. What can you tell me about your mother?
Ah, she passed. But she was nice. You would have liked her. She killed a mole rat once.
Really? That's remarkable. Describe the traits you most admire about her.
Well, she was strong because of the mole rat, and she fed me. God, I'm sorry. This place is so much better than the ditch I was living in.
Surely there are other traits you liked about her.
Well,
She's your mother.
no matter how bad things got, she put us kids first. She fought until the end, too.
We're looking for a volunteer, Clem. Someone to test some new devices that will help everyone. Are you interested?
You mean I can stay? I mean...
His eyes are creepy.
I'll help out. I like helping. That's me, Clem. Always willing to help out.
Yes. I think you'll do nicely. And no time like the present to commence. The first step is to get him properly equipped and
Good, Clem.
dressed. There should be supplies in the welcome area near the entrance.
Power to the people. Let's get him a Pip Boy and a jumpsuit.
Clem, let's get you outfitted like a real vault dweller.
Alright. Oh, okay. Apparently I took all. Where are the Pip Boys? There.
Some people complain,
Oh.
but not me. Just happy to be here.
Clem, let's get you outfitted like a real vault dweller.
You idiot! Apparently I have to tell you. You automatically wore the Pip Boy, but I have to tell you to equip the
I'll
jumpsuit.
do well. Promise.
Oh, earned a trophy. Did she go back to her desk? Where am I going? I wonder if everyone gets here and thinks, oh, this is exactly what I was imagining.
Our first vault residence. What a moment. But, on to business. Exercise is an inherently selfish activity. Instead of using every hour, every minute, to further the goals of the community, a resident instead improves their body past the minimum requirements. Vault-Tec has devised a solution. The Power Cycle 1000. While you pedal, you provide raw power to the vault. A perfect answer to an inherently counterproductive practice.
Exercise is selfish?
But doesn't society benefit from healthy citizens?
Overall, our research indicates it does not. True, some short-term medical costs are mitigated. But exercise leads to longevity, which extends how long the elderly drain the vault's resources.
Oh,
No,
yes.
exercise
As old as you
alone is a
are.
societal ill we should and can cure.
Settlements can always use power.
Except we have a
The
whole bunch.
prototype is far from perfect. There were incidences during its R&D. Maybe even the stray cerebral hemorrhage.
What? Overseer?
Oh, Clem. Don't worry yourself. This model won't suffer from those defects.
Oh, good.
Well...
He's still right there.
Let me download the schematic to your Pip-Boy. Build it and attach a terminal to choose the parameters of the experiment. Work Clem hard. Give me power.
Now that's a greedy way of saying things. Alright. Let's do a little bit of building here. Let's scrap the debris. More debris. Crate. Let's get rid of that. That's fine. Random stuff. Clear a little bit of space out here. Maybe I can do things like so I can't really select this, junk that's on here. But if I select the floor, I can get it to go underneath it. And don't have... except for that. Apparently that stuff is there. Oh well. Anyways, let's grab a few more of these floor tiles. Just trying to get a bit of a... flat area here, simple enough. Ooh. Excavation, excavation, excavation. Alright, so those 3 areas might be the only ones that actually get added on. Unless we end up getting stuff further up on the construction material and personnel delivery area. Hard work is happy work. Anyways, I got a little bit of a floor area. Unless I see some... Alright. There we go. Power Cycle 1000 prototype here in Special. Settlers stay fit and generate power at the same time. I need screws. Where can I get some screws? Wait a minute, what am I doing? Obviously, the proper thing to do is tag screw for search. So at the very least, it'll highlight. What's got screws in it? Do we have anything around? Okay, just making sure it wasn't one of the shipments I had, since I haven't actually dropped those in the...
Leave that junk behind.
It's not junk. I'm sure I have quite a few things marked for search, so that doesn't necessarily mean screws, but it's all useful. Let's see. Let's store all junk, which should put those shipments in there, which should at least help with some other stuff. Let's see, anything in here highlighted? Desk fan. Those contain glass. Screws. There we go. Alright, So from your bike, you will have a lovely view of construction. Connect a terminal. Miscellaneous, right? And since you require power... Wait a minute. That produces power. Is that good enough? No? It might be once he starts using it, but... Does it want me to sit? I think it wants me to have him sit, but... Okay. Select the parameters. Property of Vault-Tec. Alright, choose experimental parameters. Additional power production, sustained usage incentives, environmental enhancer. Let's see notes. The power cycle 1000 is already successful. Wasteful exercise turned into clean power, but I task your R&D team to reach even further. How can we further refine this product? Are there opportunities to further other goals of Vault-Tec? Alright, so we can read notes for each one. Let's see what we have for environmental enhancer. R&D lead notes. Dr. Riley's team took a very different direction in their trials despite objections. They if the power cycle 1000 was associated with natural positive feedback, that productivity would... They suggested that if it was that it would be enhanced using strong aromatic essential oils, lavender and sweet orange. The power cycle prototype elicited a strong initial impression. Sub-audible soundtrack of gentle waves lapping on the beach were added. The power production of this experiment was a dismal failure. Note, I don't think Ted is working out, Doctor. But that sounds like it would be pleasant. Let's see what the sustained usage incentives notes are. Over the many trials, we found that some test subjects would present physical resistance to power cycle testing. Using coercive or psychological force to maintain the power cycle could prove problematic in vaults with minimal security personnel. By discreetly injecting small doses of buff-out, not only will the test subjects pedal longer and faster, but potentially they'll associate the neurotic effects with the activity. Only tested this once in the lab. After 43 hours of continuous pedaling, the test subject experienced a cardiac arrest. Recommended lowering the dosage for the full trial. Well, if we decide on that one, we certainly will. Additional power production. Let's see what the notes are on this. By administering electric shocks when the subject's rotations per minute drops below acceptable levels, the amount of power generated can be increased. Voltage decreased by 50% after several failed experiments. See Autopsy 130K and 130L. Note, keep a fire extinguisher nearby just in case. So what, we have to accept one of these? I don't need it to make more power. I don't really need these things to generate power. or be used longer, I'm gonna be nice guy overseer. All right. Yeah, what were you reading over my shoulder? Who are you? Settler? Okay, you. Yeah. How do you even know what I did? It was on a computer. Why do you dislike it? Oh.
This is all there is to it? So I'll keep pedaling. This is kind of fun. Oh, what's that? You smell that? I never smelled such a thing. Is that mute fruit?
You're really slowing down there. Okay. Is Kate gonna dislike if I'm nice to the residents? Well, he's doing that. Let's get rid of a few other things. Oh, trains. I'm gonna miss you. But technically, I can build new trains from scratch, so... How you doing over here, Clem? Wonderful. These look like pieces to that reactor. I'm almost nervous getting rid of these because I can't put them back. I mean, obviously I'm going to get rid of them. I always hate that. Like, there's some just arbitrary stuff. I'm always like, I wish that I could build random stuff. Because... Alright, so that's the end of the line there. Okay. Might as well store those. Oh. Damn. How you doing, Clem?
Oh, man. I'm sorry. I broke your vault. I just got so excited and I wanted to do a good job and kept pedaling faster and faster. And then the whole vault went kablooey. Please don't kick me out.
Ah, you're fine, dude. You're fine. The vault's not even made yet, so how could you have broken it? Using another screw? Psh, fine.
Hi.
I was looking at the data for the power cycle. If I am reading the report correctly, you chose a lavender.
I feel really
Oop.
relaxed.
Equip the button.
This vault is the best.
We're engineering a new society, you know. Not some sort of day spa.
A day spa society.
Funny.
For the next experiment, we'll need something from outside. Vault-Tec subcontracted out chemical research to Hallucigen Incorporated. It was supposed to be delivered before But with the mail service out of commission, other arrangements must be made.
The whole world we knew died. Don't you care?
Enormously. That's why these experiments must succeed. We must make sure the inheritors of the Earth have every advantage.
Like pleasant smells, because it stinks up there. Making fun of me for making a nice product when, really, the bike, we do not need the power. I have a 150 generator that just came with this place, and I'm smart in science. I can build better ones. I can build good things.
You know, the Great War did a whole lot more than ruin mail routes.
After all these years, I can hardly wrap my head around the enormity of the tragedy. Please, can we just focus on this? Just get Overseer Barstow's package from the HQ. Once we have that, we can start the next experiment.
Alright. I don't feel like going there right now. See, he likes it. And really, 2 powers is plenty of power. We don't need our bike to generate power. That's silly. Let's scrap a few things. Can I scrap whatever's causing radiation back here? Uranium. Lovely. Limestone wall? Oh. My bad. Oh, my bad. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry for getting rid of your limestone wall. I did not realize. Alright, what else is back here? Oh, more uranium. Oh, on the ceiling. I'm like, what's causing it? Is that another limestone wall? So obviously I can take this further. I mean, clearly that's got to connect somewhere else. I assume, because you won't be able to take a real Vault-Tec sort of tunnel through this little hole in the wall. So it probably connects around somewhere else. But I do not feel like dealing with more rad scorpions right now. I'm about ready to wrap things up. I figure I'll just come check out some of what we have over here. pump. Yeah. I kind of hope that at some point I'm able to clear these, which I don't know if I will be or not. But just to have multiple paths. Of course, I could get rid of these tracks, or like that crane. Why do I gotta get rid of the crane? Why can't I build a crane like that, even if it's just decoration? Come on. Alright, so those are big rock slides that'll open up new areas. Look at him over there. He's pedaling away. I mean, really, when I can, you know, if I had this linked to my other settlements, I could build a 500 electricity producing item. Who cares? I can already build 150. Who cares about the bike? I do not need to generate a few power. But in general, I'm gonna take a bit of a break here and end this. I'll probably be back tomorrow to continue on with a bit more of this. I don't know. I'll probably clear some area out. I might go do get whatever's needed for the next experiment, but I'll probably start clearing areas out. Because in general, to the best of my ability, I'd kind of like to see all of this space before looking too much into what I can build. Obviously, I just straightened up a few of the floor plates here. But I'm looking forward to building some sort of cool vault structure here, which is why ultimately I have gotten rid of some of the random junk. It's such a tall area. Now I'm looking forward to something I can build. But yeah, I want to sort of see overall what the space looks like, so I can make a decision on what that is. So I'll probably be back tomorrow, and I'll clear out at least one of those. But yes, so I hope you enjoyed this. I have. I was kind of glad that it got released. I wasn't expecting it until tomorrow. But yes, hope you enjoyed watching this. Like or even subscribe. It's always good. As I said, I'll be back with another video to check out a bit more of the Vault-Tec Workshop DLC. Have a good day. Bye. Okay, I say bye, but now I have to figure out how to end this. There it is. Bye.